Okay, welcome everyone. We are back for another stream. This time it's again an off-season race on Saturday, again on Automobilista 1, and we will be racing the Super V8 cars, and I actually never driven them, I think. I just the stock car, super stock, but not the V8. And we will racing on the historic Adelaide from the 80s. Also, this variant of the track I also never driven, just the regular Adelaide. Let's see what is different on it. It'll be nice to learn this track. Yeah, as you can see, the car is pretty high powered engine, 600 horsepower. 1.4 kilograms, and it has a 6-speed sequential shifter, so it's no clutch needed, just for the start. And V8, so the engine will be pretty loud. And yeah, the other thing I cannot be read is good. I don't know if this car has also this push to pass element that you get more turbo to overtake in certain parts of the track. I don't know that. We will see later in the chat and what the people will say. So let's choose a livery. Actually, this one looks already pretty cool. Let's remember this one, the Scuderia Brazil. Oh, we have this also nice. Looks very 80s. And blue and in red we have this. Well, Flynn, so that's also some option. We have the Scuderia Brazil. Let's see if we have just different numbers. I think that's probably real liveries from the race series. At least they're pretty nice designed. So this green car is also nice. Oh yeah, hard to choose from. They all look pretty cool. Very motorsporty with all the stickers on it. Pretty nice. Yeah, we don't need to go through all of them. I just need one. Yeah, it's too dark. This one is not bad. I think that's close to a Porsche livery I will using on the season. Yeah, let's go. I think this might be good, but I think even Techno Sport with the blue. Yeah, let's go for the blue flame here. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, rear-wheel drive, V8, 5 liters. Probably pretty hungry of fuel. There's RRC on the server. Already doing some laps. I think he's new to Automobilista Unofficial. And joining the first time this race, so it's nice to see that he's already here, starting on the practice. Often the others join later. Let's just quickly look what we can change here. We can have the final ratio can be changed and shorten it, or extended. It's already extended. Tire compound can be changed, hard or soft tires. Number of stop defined. I don't even know if we do a pit stop. Usually the Saturday races are a little bit longer. Yeah, and all the other stuff could also be changed in this car. So yeah, can have a lot of things on the setup. But we will go for default and just go on track and see what the car can do and how it feels. So we stay on default. Okay, let's center the view. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that's obviously not correct. Somehow this car feels huge. Let's move the seat to the front, or at least my camera position, a little bit lower. And I'm sitting on the wrong side here, but I don't know if every car has this seating position, or it could be changed. I need to leave the practice server again and rejoin and see if we can change that. Because that's the great thing about Automobilista 1, that you have the ability to often change at seating position. So let's see which one it is. Let's sort by ping. Usually we get this quickly. Is this one? Yeah, Super V8. One is already on it. So we have configuration cockpit preference. Yeah, we cannot change it. So it's always sitting on the other side. Let's see if the cars have a different seating position, but it does not look like it. So yeah, I guess it is. Then we need to get accustomed with the seating position. I hope I restored everything, that it runs well, as I needed to adjust a few things for the F1 championship and needed to lower a lot of details, and yeah, I think it's okay. It's a little bit flickering, so I'm not sure if I correctly set the sparse grid super sampling. Not sure about that. We will see it when I'm on track. I'm noticing I still have the reprojection stuff on. This motion smoothing is not enabled. We disable it because we don't need that. Yeah, sorry for that. Just need to check if this is all in order. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, I can keep that enabled here when I'm in the dashboard. So yeah, that looks better, but I think, yeah, just let me have a quick double check here to see if I have set it up correctly with the anti-aliasing option. It's also a good thing. It's an old DirectX 9 engine. And with DirectX 9 you can enable sparse grid super sampling, and that's even looks better and has a lower CPU and GPU impact than using super sampling out from SteamVR, which is not a super sampling, it's more downscaling, rendering high resolution and downscaling, and this is actually sampling multiple times of the same rendering resolution to get the best lines, to have less aliasing. So this is correct. The compatibility bit is also correct for Reshade to work, and yeah, so seems correct. And we can just go out of here and go on track. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Something is a little bit odd. I think I need to get used to this cockpit. Everything feels huge. World scale is a little bit off here. Rear mirrors are a little bit blocked. Yeah, but it could be seen. So let's put on my gloves. Yeah, let's also move the chair a bit away from here, and this as well, to not block my view. And then again, I need to refocus the game, and then we have full FPS. Okay, let's see what the cockpit dashboard gives us. Okay, the engine also sounds pretty evil right now. The steering angle is very low. Ooh, it comes out of the pit limiter. Phew, pretty powerful car. You have to be careful. Okay, this is new. At least different than the... Okay, this is similar. Actually seems to be a more interesting layout. Wow, the steering angle is really horrible. Let's see if I can change that. Oh, it will be pretty tricky. Okay, it will be certainly pretty tricky with this car. I need to be slower here. Whoops. The car has power shift. Ooh, you slow down even more. Too early turn in. Whew, okay, really needs to get used to this again. Let's go for a more slower. Easily locking up the brakes. Brakes are overheating already. No. Yeah, temperatures of the rear brakes are getting pretty hot. So brake duct should be open a little bit more. Brake pressure will be lowered. Let's go 80%. Let's begin to create a setup. Super V8. Adelaide 88. There is it. What else can we change? Differential is fixed. Weight distribution, steering rotation. Let's go for this. And steering lock. I think it's how much I need to turn the wheel to reach one lock to the next. Let's make it a little bit higher. Because on this track it's pretty tight corners, so it might be better to not to the need of steering the wheel so heavily. But let's let's do that first. Race 13 min, and then let's see what else. Just have a look. Springs are pretty hard on the front. Your anti-roll bar is okay, not so hard. The Reshade is fixed. Has a slight rake angle. Not much though. So a lot of camber in the front. I guess this can stay as it is. First do some laps and feeling for the brake, for the car. See if the steering angle is now, yeah, that's a lot better now. There's arc on the track. Too fast again, and there's This corner, I need to brake earlier. Should avoid that curbs. I'd not brake so heavily while being on the turn. Even slower, even slower. Very careful on the gas. Yeah, I certainly cannot be on the curbs when I'm braking. So I actually don't like that it's so hard on the car. A little bit softer could help to control the car when I'm going on the curb. So let's do 2 clicks down and 2 clicks down here to see if that helps a bit. The rear roll bar is already pretty soft. The front is also not so hard, so it can maintain the connection to the road. Think that is okay. Let's just test that. Oh, Barry's on the track as well. Oh no, sound from the game. This is a V8, and it's a Super V8. It's called in the game. Let's see if I can fix the sound quickly. Probably have an issue with. Oh, you were right. That's not correct. Yeah, thanks for saying. Giving me the info. Let's see if we can get the right device. That must be this one. Let's go for it. I think now it should work. Yeah, Omni, feel free to join the race. Will be very cool when we have a larger grid. And yeah, you see, I also still need to learn this track and this combo. So even when you don't know the car yet, you have plenty of time to learn how it drives, how it behaves. So let's see if we get sound. And you can confirm it. It works now. Beastie V8 engine. Yeah, was in the setup. What want to change? I changed already. I softened the front and the rear springs to keep the car more connected to the road. Oh, that was a Silent Hill moment.
Exit looks clear. Cold tires all round. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Track temperature's rising. It's now 31 Celsius. Green flag sector 3.
Right side, to your right.
let him through,
Tyre temps are all good.
because I was not sure if he was on a flying lap already, or if he joined me in the pit.
Yellow flag, caution.
Is the sound not working on me in the game? Softer springs feels better to me.
Brakes are hot all round.
Ooh.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Certainly slowing down too much in a few corners.
Sector 2 is 2.4 seconds off the pace.
Whew, curbs sensitive.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
And I need to think about that the car I'm sitting on the
Bit of
wrong
bodywork
side.
damage there.
So left side is hitting curbs easier. Hui. I think Vladimir Golban is Omni. I push the arrow, nothing happens. Can drive for some reason. I'm not sure if you're driving in VR. You might have lost focus of the game window, but you can chat, so Is he still here? No, he's not here. Let's see. Brake pressure is good, I think. Can I still lower it a bit more to get a better feeling when braking? Braking harder. Let's go like this. Ouch! It's a hard crash. Yeah, big tires can we not check yet. For the temperatures, we need to spin a few laps more and see how the tire temperatures is when we pass the finish line after a few laps. Okay, buried it in 133. Someone behind coming out of the pits.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. You need to get some heat into these brakes. Cold tires all round.
Yeah, I need to brake harder now.
Green flag sector 3.
Need to keep a little bit space on my left side. I think this is a fast corner. Taking this right. That was close. This corner.
Yellow flag. P3 has gone off.
Vladimir is on the track right now.
Sector 3 is clear.
Ooh.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Not this way.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Starting to lock the tires because I'm turning in too early. Pretty messy.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 3. Looks like P3's gone off.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Sector 3 is clear.
Safety rating will go down on this track. Ooh. Ah. No chance to be on the curb and braking.
Your brakes are getting pretty hot.
the barrier a bit.
It's just a scratch. Ignore it.
Ah, damn it. Whee. Oh, Polo's as well on the track. Remember him from the F1 preseason race. Yeah, still a terrible time. Barry will be back at qualifying, so yeah, he's already at a good pace. I think he knows the combo. Yeah, what else can we do? We have the fast bump control. That's when I'm going over curbs, how it reacts. Probably need to increase that for the fronts. A bit more. Tire and brake temperature is really getting hot. Let's even open up the brake ducts even more. And brake pressure, I think 80 was okay. It was needed to press too much the brake now, and I think I could not even hit maximum brake power. But I need to calibrate the pedal first. I forgot to press it hard the first time, so it calibrates itself. Hey Barry. I'm braking too early at the final right-hander. Flung the long brake state. Yeah, I guess that's the one between the 150 sign, 27. Take it fourth gear. Okay, let's try that out. Yeah, it's before the final straight. That's the one corner I also thought I'm too slow going through that. I'm not sure if you hit the curbs or you just go very close around them.
Looks like you're clear on the exit. Sector 2 is clear. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
I think the brake pressure is even too low. Now when the brake is calibrated right now, I noticed that it could not lock up the tires. So I should at least have a little bit more wiggle room on the pedal to get out the maximum brake potential.
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Yeah, that's better. Find the brake pressure point. Whoop. So this kind of corner I think Barry meant. Yep. He was right. Way too early there on the brakes.
Your tire temperatures look good.
Said also stay in 4th gear. This corner I need to brake a lot earlier. One downshift too much. And too late. I always forgot the car is going into the left side. Same as here, not hitting the curb.
Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing.
Okay, let's see. 4th gear. Stay in 4th gear. Yeah, it's really... Oh, fast corner if you don't hit the curbside like I did. Hey Steven. Plenty of blipping with these cars. Yeah, I do that. Braking zone straight, coast a little bit before braking. Long straight coast. I think the corner that I missed. You can hit the curb, but you throw a car. Yeah, that's something I should avoid. Yeah, okay, let's try to get that right with the last corner.
All clear on pit exit. Sector 2 is clear. The tyres are cold, watch out.
Keep in 4th here, like Barry said. Need to remember that and try that. Okay, I think that's the corner, so... Oh yes, slowed down a lot better. Ooh, damn it. Too early in a turn in.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Cannot get the brake pressure, brake power on it. But let's continue from here.
That's barely a scratch, just
Yeah.
ignore it.
It's just a scratch. That's what I wanted to say. Get back on the track here. And this corner, I think it's okay to let it coast a bit, to position the car and then instantly start to brake. I need to see that when I'm really fast with it.
E3. Sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the base.
Let's see if we can let it coast just before the 150 sign. And then brake down. Keep the car as straight as possible. Way too late on the brakes here again.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're locking your front left wheel.
Dangerous location to get back on the track.
Sector 3 is clear.
Thought I was not so close to the track. That's a big car.
The guy behind has just done a 142.93.
Okay. We need to get some track time here. Could be an interesting race because 15 people have registered. So large grid. If everyone comes and find a time to race.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Your rear brakes are starting to overheat. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. I think P4's gone off. Green flag, sector 2. You're clear right. Left side. We go on the left side.
So my brakes are still overheating. I don't need to up-downshift here. See if we get the other problematic corners. Yeah, I just forgot to coast, and that's instantly the issue.
Car to your right. Clear right.
Let's see that corner here.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Yeah.
Sector 3 is 3.8 off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like P2's on. Green flag, sector 2.
Ooh, I was already in the gear.
144 off the pace.
That's also not the right braking point. And then the turn in is not so good.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Here, let it coast. And could it have braked more? It was even in neutral, but I guess it was my best time.
Should we lap in this
Yeah.
session? Sector 3 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
still too slow through that corner. But for my feeling, I could go from down to third. But I might just brake too much.
Sector 2 is 3 seconds off the pace.
And then I was not concentrated for this one. Can brake a little bit harder, huh?
Good lap. That's your best in the session. You've just done a 137.69.
Oh, it's getting better. That's faster.
Green flag sector 3.
Ah! Damn, that cost me time. It was pretty fast.
T3, good lap. That's your quickest so far. That was 147.26.
Ah, way too aggressive. Okay, let's go for the pits. Oh, but it will be hard to keep that going on through the race. Phew. Tricky, tricky. What a combination. So yeah, the tips already helped from Barry. Make me faster. So which time I had? 1:37. Yeah, still last. Barry was also faster with 1:33, I think. Yeah, let's see it correctly here. The other ones left already because they found their pace. Okay, we have some tips here. For the tracks, shorter gears, 1-2 clicks. 2 clicks, springs 90. Yeah, I reduced it as well. 1 click less front roll bar and rear roll bar. Yeah, but I'm average driver. Puts it up as new default. So let's go for softening up 1 click and shorten the wheel, the gear ratio. That's I'm not sure of. 1 click, but 2 clicks. We have the long straight. How many gears has the car? 6 gears. I'm not even sure I'm in 6th gear. To the limit, probably not. So yeah, we can actually see that on the long straights if we reach that or not. So what we've done is making the anti-roll bar a little bit more softer, so it has even more connection to the surface, but is also more sensitive to wheel transfer, to weight transfer on the corners. What was default? Rollbar's default, okay. Yeah, just go for it. You can see if that makes a difference or not. Somehow the textures are pretty blurry. I think I might not have set everything too high yet, but it just might be this car that has lower texture. In VR you see that pretty quickly. Let's see.
It's clear. Brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Ah! My 8 shifter was on gear 1. Okay. But I remember one thing, the brakes was pretty hot, so I need to open up the back duct as well. One click even more. And go for it. Noticing the car is leaning in. Actually, I like that. Now let's see if the straight comes close to the limiter. Yeah.
The leader's just done it. 133.57.
Yeah.
What's your speed?
That's not good. Let's go one click up top again. And yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's true, Stephen. It doesn't get easier. But I hope that because of the seasons are starting again, we will at least get more time to get accustomed to the car and to the setup of the car and just learn the tracks. And a few tracks I already know, I guess, from a few, not from the F1 championship, but from the Boxster Cup, I think. Yeah, Brands Hatch I know, and Spa, and I think there are a few other tracks I remember that I know. So that's just getting used to the car and not to both. So here's again learning the car, learning this track variant. At least it's mostly similar to the original or the current layout. Don't kill the tires. Need to warm up this thing first. I think a later turn-in is better on this corner. Late apex. Okay, let's see. I didn't get the corner correct, so we cannot judge the gear ratio. If I'm hitting, I'm going back to the original ratio, I guess. Even the acceleration is faster out of the corners. Can be beneficial. Need to brake earlier. Let's spin a few laps first before judging the changes.
Your rear brakes are getting pretty hot.
Same issue again. The brakes are pretty hot. And that's just after the warm-up lap, so brake ducts. Not that I changed it in the wrong direction. I think I'd open it, so more air can reach the brakes to cool them down. Need to coast a little bit earlier. Anti-robot change feels good. Suits my driving style at least. A little bit too fast for the corner. Try late apex here. It can be a little bit later. To try that next time.
Go ahead, lap time is at 1:36.00.
Yes. Scary. It's really scary. This power machine makes it so close to the barriers. Imagine doing that for real.
Sector 3 is clear. You're second off the pace in Sector 1.
Ah, crap. That lost me quite some time. Yep.
Sector 2 is
And then I did that braking zone not correctly.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Let's do a little break. Let's see who else on track. Yeah, RC is pushing even more. Getting times in as Barry had. Yeah, tires, the brakes are still fuming. Yeah, we cannot change that, but we can adjust the brake bias to get them a tiny bit to the front. Could increase tire wear on the front, but might distribute the heat a bit better. Can move the weight to the back to counter the... that we can adjust when we on track and notice that on braking that the car gets loose on the rears. And to stabilize it we can adjust a little bit of the weight of the car. Yeah, let's just save that. It's I think a good setting for me. Yeah, we'll do a little break, and yeah, then we see we can push this more. We can see no. Wait, that's a good thing because I jumped out of the car while doing a few laps. Let's check the temperatures. So we have a good gradient here. I think front looks good. The rears are okay as well. And could accept a little bit more camber angle on the rears to increase the gradient a bit more on cornering. So I guess if that is correct, yeah, Steven has better knowledge about this. One click might be enough to get that right. Can overall make the tires a bit harder in the rears. The temperatures looks okay, so they're close together. Let's just keep that. Let's keep that. And save that as well. Okay, little pause. I jump into the cockpit from RC, who's on the track right now. Just jump to the live feed. That's the current position he is in. Wow, we just saw an amazing save. Yeah, okay. He also was too fast getting on the curb. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes.
The guy ahead has just done a 135.52.
There we are again. I guess you could not see him doing some laps as the camera was off. I'm
Air temperature's
putting it
increasing.
down.
It's now 28 Celsius.
Let's see. Steven has written something. Leave the rear camber alone. Reduce the front camber, I think. Let's see. Yeah, what I wanted to do with the camber is to adjust the heat distribution on the tires to have a better gradient. But also change the feeling of the car. Yeah, let's go back to one click. Can increase it on the front, so front camera reducing. Yeah, just keep that. I don't change it. I just thought the temperatures should be more a gradient, more heavier gradient. I already did 30 laps. Didn't feel like that. Oh, Christian is also doing 135. RC left. He comes back on qualifying, I guess. So when you people are already practicing, I hope to see a large grid. If everyone shows up that have registered, it can get quite interesting. But don't expect me to be on front. I see me already spinning and then just doing my laps. But who knows? I'm still not at the pace. Most of the guys still last, so I need to work on that.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Looks like the leader's gone off.
Oh yeah, cold brakes, and
Green flag Sector 1.
I need to remember that when the race starts, because that's the same situation I will be in the start. That you need to be easier on the first few corners.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Looks like the leader's gone off.
Oops.
Sector 2 is clear.
I'm braking too early. This corner is really tricky. Do not slide.
Yellow flag Sector 3. Me too. Looks like the leader's been
Wow, that was a terrible cut.
Green flag Sector 3.
A little bit too fast. So doing too many mistakes here. I need to carefully brake into the corner because the car is not fully straight. Borderline cutting. Okay, there is not the way to go. This is, well...
Yellow flag sector 2.
Yeah, we can continue, I guess.
Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. Sector 2 is clear.
I get to learn to reduce those mistakes, even on a slower pace.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Not getting better.
Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Miller has been dead. Green flag Sector 1. Sector 3 is 4.6 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. High temperatures are good. Your rear brakes are hot. Yellow flag.
Whew. What a tricky combination. Yeah, still the rear brakes are overheating. I already moved the brake bias to the front, so would help to lower the temperature a bit. I can't even extend it a bit more. Car was not loose on braking, but it might reduce the braking power the car has, because I can, and locking up the front tires faster. I guess it was happening on these on these corners where I'm not perfectly straight on braking. It locked up pretty fast. Yeah, but the fronts are also pretty hot, so yeah, I guess I need to keep that. Lap times 1:33, half an hour. Fuel is okay. Gear ratio, I think it's okay. 1 click down, and yeah, if we move the weight to the rears, we have not a good turn-in. Soften it more. I think I will change delicate on this car and the track. Feels a little bit, tiny bit understeery, so I'm not sure if I can improve that by changing the anti-roll bar on the rears. Soften them a bit. Or on the front, I think softening on the front, so I have more traction on the front. Still not used to that stuff. Let's see what they write in the chat. Nothing. Half an hour left. I guess I will be last. At least in the last part of the grid. Okay, let's go for the track again. Still do too many mistakes here, so I need to work on that. And then I can see if a setup can improve my driving or suits my driving with this car.
Intake 6 clear, push. Sector 1 is clear. Cold tires all round. Got cold brakes all round.
We could peek at the setups. Yeah, let's just make that. Just have a peek. What the time trial setups have set and what setups they're going for. Leaderboards, all-time best, and then it's not the stock car. It's the Super V8. It's this one, and then we are in Adelaide 88. And let's see what is the lap they have. 131, so yeah, so 33 is already pretty fast. Let's see the first one that has no aids enabled are these two, and they're driving with default setup.
New fastest lap for
Okay, so you can be quick with the default setup, you can see. But we need to see if some tweaking might be beneficial for me, or just to confirm that it works out. Let's see what this setup is about. Just download it, just open it up, just check what has changed. C++. So yeah, with zero fuel, obviously. Brake pressure, yeah, it's not so far from behind the rears, so I moved them to the front. Okay, they don't need to worry about overheating of the brakes. Gearing ratio is, yeah, the gears were changed one by one. Might be an old version setup, so I need to be careful with that. Bump stops is, yeah, it's actually fast bump 4 and 6. I think that is how I adjusted it myself. Now 5 and 6. The fast one were on 6. With everyone. Tire pressure is a little bit raised, no, lowered a bit. One click lower. Could also help get more mechanical grip, a little bit less top speed. Can we change that? Something, yeah, that might be something that is not so bad. Just, but I don't go. I just go in between to see if that makes a difference for a few corners. Yeah, the rest is pretty standard, so nothing else has changed. Not sure if I should strive away too much from the default setup. Actually, you can see that good times had been done with the default setup. Nothing has changed, and this is just a slight change. Okay, yeah, just try it out, and then we can go out with the default setup again and confirm or compare them. So we have lowered just the tire pressure, and the rest is like I driven before. But the default setup is certainly different, because I adjusted a few settings, and that might not be the best thing to do. Okay, we have half an hour left, so we have still time to test the setup thingies. First we see what the tires will do. We have one car behind us.
It's clear.
So remember, Tires are cold. Take even a little bit more time to heat up. Still going too fast. It's a very difficult track, I guess, to overtake. There's not so many space here. Actually, just the straights are overtaking positions, so these corners are important to get right. But this is not the longest one. Yeah.
Forget about that. It'll probably just punch out. A lot.
Yeah, obviously front brake beers, they're even out the brake pressure, brake temperatures.
Off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is clear.
Not good. Terrible lap times.
Sector 2 is yellow. I think P4's binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is 2.2 seconds off the pace. Fastest lap for Barry, 1:33.03.
Barry's on the track again.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Looks like P4's gone off. Sector 3 is clear. On your right, right side clear. sector 1.
I don't know. I'm probably braked too much.
Sector 1 is clear.
And he upsetted his car. Okay, now I lost my pace as well.
Yellow flag, watch out. It looks like Miller has gone off.
Nathan Miller, I guess.
Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah, not so good. Braking distance has decreased a bit. So brake bias should be changed a bit to the rears again.
You've just done a 136.76. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Good at
I
it.
think Miller is stacked in a delete this lap track limits.
Oops, the rears. Okay, I changed already so much. I don't know what I broke. Yeah, tire pressure I think is good. But the issue is the brake balance. Let's go and lower it. I think 66 was default, just go 76 and then we are a little bit more to the fronts. Let's also let the rears faster to get the connection back to the road on the bumps. Contract and extraction should be stiffer, faster. Sometimes I hit with the rears as well, the curbs. To stabilize the car a bit, I don't know if that's helpful. Yeah, also Nathan saying that the cars are really hard to drive. 7 people. Okay, let's try that out. Save this first and not to lose it. We're driving a lot of fuel, but that is probably not a huge difference. So when we're half an hour, might be already the fuel we need. Yeah. I think that's the fuel already needed for half an hour race. It's yeah. I think we will have around 20 laps. Yeah, around 20 laps would be, so actually I need to try with a heavier car if I not misjudged it. Yeah, 2.8 liters, so it's pretty hungry. Let's see when we go on track. It says 20 minutes left for it on the track. That does not sound correct. Some of the calculation is probably not correct. Okay. Yeah, I'm still at the lower end of the grid. Almost 1 second off from the guy in front of me. Ramon will also be faster, so even Nathan is faster. It said that he's having a hard time handling these cars, but he's also driving them on the limit. Closer to the limit than I am driving it. Okay, so it's more a learning race for me.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Green flag sector 1.
Racecraft learning. Cold brakes. Cold tires.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag, caution. Green flag sector 3. Looks like P5's made it.
Going on reverse.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is
Still
yellow.
locking up those tires.
Green flag sector 1. Yellow flag sector 3. I think P5's gone off.
Pretty soft on the brakes. That was
Sector 3 is clear.
too soft. I could brake harder.
Joining. Sector 1 is yellow, P6. Sector 1 is clear.
Well, that was messy.
Green flag sector 2. Sector 1 is 1.6 off the pace.
Braking a little bit too much. Still, I guess a bit more speed out of this straight.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 146.23. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
It was very fast through the first section. And I'm so fast I need to brake earlier.
Sector 2 is yellow. It looks like Flynn has spun off.
Can't get to my pace again.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
Ooh,
Sector 3 is 2.0
very late
seconds off the pace.
car pop up. That's a close one.
Yellow flag. Looks like E6 has gone off. Green flag sector 3. Sector 1 is clear. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. I think P4's gone off P5. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Okay, phew, pushing too hard here.
Yellow flag sector 1.
What time did I have? 1:33, 5. But getting that in the race, I'm not sure I've been getting that. Temperatures breaking, both hot, but it's a bit better distributed, so I stick to that right now. 90% down the tires. I don't know how many laps I did for this stint. But I already softened the tires. Make them a little bit more softer. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. At least as soft as possible without depressurizing it too much and having a bad contact patch. But yeah, increase the grip, mechanical grip.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Green flag sector 1.
Oops. I'm running an alternative line here. Let him through.
Stay right. Leave it on left.
He's obviously faster and I was blocking him. Not my intention. So
Watch out.
thought he will leave some space.
Your rear brakes are starting to overheat. Green flag sector 3.
Already rear brakes and overheat. Okay.
Sector 1 is clear. Tyre temps are good.
Oh, it's actually a pretty fast corner. I think I brake too much, way too much. I need to avoid those curbs. Quite a carousel.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Let's see how fast we can take this. Not so fast as I did here.
You've got the track. Sector 1 is yellow. The guy behind has just done a 136.74. Green flag sector 1.
At least I have a feeling for this car. What I can do with it.
B6.
Still not a good time.
Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Yeah.
The guy behind has just done a 136.00.
Let's see how Barry does a few laps. Oh, I don't see the gears. Give them fifth, really? No, I don't see the gears. So this is the interesting part. Let's see how it does. It goes wide. Risky still to go over the curb like that. Might be the fast way to go for this corner. Okay, it wasn't for the fast lap. Yeah, let's quickly check if this is really an half an hour race or with a pit stop. I forgot actually to check that out. So many browser tabs open. Let's see. No, not that. 30-minute race. There is no pit stop needed. And yeah, makes things a little bit easier for me. Yeah, 5 minutes left, and I don't have the pace. And I hope more people will join. I remember doing the first race here with the minis at the modern 2016 layout, racing with the community for Automobilista Unofficial, and having a good fight with George, and I cannot remember. Later someone else also joined the battle, and I'm still terribly sorry that I hit George on the last turn just before the straight over the finish line. Yeah, he lost one position because of that, and yeah, mistakes can happen, but yeah, that was not a good start for me into the community to already kick somebody out in the first one. But George was nice. He accepted my apology, so all good. So let's see if you have a fight again, because I certainly will not hit this pace on the race. 35, or even I probably also a pace around this time, but yeah, he's just done 6 laps, so he will get faster. Yeah, all the dashboard information is not correct. Let's calculate the fuel. So we have 2 liters, 2.8 liters per lap. Lap time 30 minutes longer. I don't want to run out of fuel in the end. Yeah, I think if it would be a lap time of 1 minute, it would be 30 minutes, a 30 laps race. It's half, so we have a half on top of that, so it's not 30 laps, it's just a half of it. No, wait, yeah, if 2 minutes it would be 15 laps, but it's not 2 minutes, so it's a half on top. So 17 laps, 18 laps around, so it's okay. I think that is the fuel. Let's do 55 liters and keep to that. I think that's okay. Still don't have the pace, so I don't need to worry about that much. Do we want to make more weight on the fronts? No, we don't change anything anymore. We just go for the practice and see where we land at in the end. Yeah, George is already improving.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Let's see, is Barry, Barry's having also pause before it goes. Very smooth driving of RC. Oh yeah, that's fast. Just this tiny nudge, turn shift, just right before the curb. Maybe to try that on practice, on qualifying. Braking, I don't know if it's comparable because some run with ABS activated. but you can drive shorter distances if you modulate the brake correctly without ABS. It's difficult. Okay, he's also entering the pits. Oh, we were in Josh Flynn, it's not REC. Oh, he's killing all the people. There's a network latency, I guess. Random screen freezes.
That's the end of the session. Sixth place.
Sixth place. Evan Schmidt is also here. Yeah. He does not need to train. For him it's always a challenge. Not a challenge, but yeah, he tries things out to challenge himself. Probably he will also might do a pit stop even. Because the tires are go down quickly on this track. Will be interesting what Aaron will do. So we'll do a short break. I will be back for qualifying. Okay. Qualifying, I guess, is already started. Yep. Let's go for the fuel. Just 25 liters. Should be enough. 8 laps. Should not do any more than that. Okay, the ranks are filled with people now. Let's see how that goes. Oh, a huge pack close by. Let's position myself already to go behind this car. It's my chance to pull through.
Exit's clear. We've got 30 minutes to settle out. Yellow flag, keep you at about, mate. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Done at 136.74. That's a new fastest lap for Schmidt, 135.81. V8. Fastest lap for Flynn, 134.22. New fastest lap for Barry, 133.02.
I was concentrating, I was still thinking someone is behind me and I need to let them pass. Not in a good position to do flying laps.
Sector 1 is 2.4 seconds off the pace.
But it doesn't matter anyway, I probably will start last.
You're outside track limits there.
It will not be a valid lap. Oh, I don't have anyone behind me, that's good. So in next lap I can be free to push.
Track temperature is increasing. It's now 33 Celsius. Sector 2 is 2.1 off the pace. Yellow flag, keep you at about, mate. Looks like P4's gone up. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Sector 3 is clear. Left side clear.
I went for wide here.
7th position. Sector 3 is 7 seconds off the pace. That's the new fastest lap for Barry, 132.17. Your tyre temperatures are good. Yellow flag in sector 2. Your brake temperatures are okay. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. We think that Miller has crashed. Sector 1 is clear.
Not have any good lap in.
6, that's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
Too fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not with the suspension.
Clear.
I should avoid that.
Sector 3 is yellow. That's your quickest lap. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. Track temperature is increasing. It's now 35 Celsius. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Let's go back to the pits. What time did we made? Oh, pretty fast, pretty fast. Yeah, still not great. Yeah, that's the issue with, I think, too hard, fast rebound, that it kicks you out. Your car jumps. So, I cannot change that just beyond the end, but I need to avoid to drive that corner so fast jumping on the curb, or I go be flying. Yeah, let's just do quick laps again. Still have 5 minutes on the clock. Can do one more lap. Will be tricky.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heated. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. Sector 3, your tyre temperatures are okay. Sector 3 is yellow.
That curb is okay, but not the first one.
Sector 3 is clear.
Could have brake a little bit later. I will do so many mistakes already. Feeling this. Especially when I have traffic around me. I tend to do mistakes quickly then.
8th place. Yellow flag, Roger. Fastest lap for Flynn, 132.14. Your rear brakes is time to overheat. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Not improving. Yeah, that was faster, but difficult to just go between the elements and the curbs.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Okay, one lap I can still do.
Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 seconds off the pace. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag sector 3. That's the end of the session, P8.
Okay. The slow rebound can be a little bit better on the rears. I think that it is still not getting quickly the tire connection on a few uneven circuit sections. Risky, but we have still the warm-up going on. Okay, let's time for a drink. Oops, dinged something. So we have not Evan on first place. So Josh Flynn is in first, Barry second, RC third, Evan fourth, Ramon Lupin definitely improved, so is fifth, Nathan Miller after that, Polo Also very good pace. Christian on 8. Oh, I need to be careful of Christian. I just saw the race with Jim from Formula 1. He was making pretty risky moves, so I need to be careful to not get involved in anything like that. And yeah, then on my position, George and Martin. But Martin just did 4 laps, had no time to practice. Okay. Pretty amazing. I don't know how they do that. Is there a push to pass? I don't think so with these cars. Okay, it's loading for the warm-up. It's now the warm-up. Thanks, Steven. Oh, I expected, yeah, there will be carnage. I try to be not involved, so just go around it and they will catch me again later, but I will try to avoid it. As these cars can be tricky. And I'm definitely not so fast as the guys are. What is wrong? I think the game froze. Yep. It syncs. Alright, I have another issue. Let's just take a look here. If I have an error message or something. Nope. Really just froze. Everyone was stuck. Server syncing. It's always scary before the race, but on the warm-up, it's okay. Let's go for car out of the pits here and see how it feels driving with the pack.
The pit exit's clear. Yellow flag, sector 1. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Let's test the start.
Cold tires all round. Green flag, sector 1.
Now a lot of rubber on the track.
Yellow flag, caution. Yellow flag in sector 3. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. We think Miller has been hit. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag. It looks like Barry has been hit. Green flag, sector 2.
That feels good. The rubbering on the track.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Watch your right.
I need to train. Don't need to train the start.
We can see Flame was crashed.
I
Sector
don't
1
want
is
to
clear.
pull through on the start. I just keep my distance. I think the slow rebound feels good. Well, so I can go over these curbs.
Red flag sector 3.
Relatively good
Will be deleted.
control on the track. Yeah.
That's the end of the session. E9.
Have a little drink before the race. Yes, I'm always sweating like hell.
The track temp is 25 Celsius. Okay, get ready.
Yeah, 6 grids. Don't panic. Never noticed that on the old races I did. Just like if this is something new, but it certainly isn't. Okay, there we are. Engine is still on. Yeah. Let's go careful. T1 is dangerous. Hey Rob, thanks. I try to be clean and safe, consistent.
Green, green, green. Stay left, we're on your right.
Not a bad, good start, but it's okay.
Miller is now in the lead.
No space to go around. Rob is racing as well, so good luck, Rob, for you as well. There it goes. No, I'm last, but I'm fine with that. Again, too late here on the brakes. Let's see who's who. Okay, Martin with the blue car, and I don't know who's the yellow one. Sadly, this grid is smaller than expected. Because Georgia was the yellow and orange car.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Barry is leading the race.
Oh, Barry.
Looks like Camilla has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. Right side.
It's pretty late on the brakes.
Nice move, mate. E7. That was 135.82. The guy behind has just done a 135.13.
Oh no. I've slowed down way too much on this corner. Oh, what happened to Josh? He was fast.
The gap in front has increased to 3.7 seconds. Fastest lap for Barry, 133.75.
Damn it. Switched into neutral. No engine brake. One downshift too much.
Is now
Miller's catching up.
check your lap. New lap. Yellow flag, caution. Green flag sector 1. Your rear brakes are getting pretty hot.
Ooh, don't go over those curbs. Ah, a little bit too late on the brakes. I guess it was pretty fast on the corner before. And I'm usually not that fast on the corner, so I misjudged the braking point.
Fastest lap for Barry, 133.57. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.1 off the pace.
Better earlier than too late. Damn it, that cost me time.
New fastest lap for Barry, 1:33.19. Brake temperatures look good.
Concentrate, don't change driving style. Sector 3. It's start to get interesting. Consistency is king on this track.
The driver in front of us is Schmidt.
No, Schmidt has...
Come on,
Whoa.
stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
It's interesting to watch what Aaron is doing in front. Not let myself distract by it.
The gap to Schmidt ahead is now 1.9. That's a new fastest lap for Barry, 1:33.15.
Schmidt needs quite some catch-up to do. I need to watch my driving. Relatively good distance. There's catching up Miller. Oops. This corner is not my thing. I should not do experiments.
E7.
Damn it!
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Ah, sad, I could not catch it.
Sector 2 is yellow. P3's been dead. Green flag, Sector 2.
So entirely my mistake. Oops, unsettled the car. Through the going over the curbs too fast. But still have plenty of room. All good. Fuel is tight.
32.45.
Need to be careful then. Half your fuel left, so that's okay with the fuel. Don't need to worry on that. Not again, not again. Slow down the car a bit to get all the tires back on the surface. I need someone in front of me to push me a bit to get faster.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Not that I wanted that to happen. There's a car. Careful. No, it's not a car. Miller's closing in.
P2's been dead. Sector 1 is clear.
he gets into my draft, then we'll get to me quickly. And I lose on this corner a lot of time. Ooh, too much tire lock. My tires will not thank me for that. Miller is coming close. Definitely the faster pace. As my pace is going down right now. Yep.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Let's see if I can hold that 10 minutes. Just drive without errors. Keep that consistent.
It's a bit of wear on your left side tyres. Sector 3 is clear. The gap in front is now 17 seconds. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that's good.
It's getting out to Miller. Behind is now 10 seconds. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear. I think P6 has gone off.
But this P6 gone off, that's not so far away. But he's too far away. It's pretty fun to go around this track. Has a nice flow. I even like it more than the modern layout. More chicanes. makes it a bit more technical. Too fast with the corner.
Seen a bit of wear all round. The leader is just under 132.66. In sector 3. Sector 3.
Okay. Someone lost quite some time in sector 3. Took a while to clear the sector. The green flag.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Miller's still a bit clutching behind. Just don't do a mistake and then I can hold that position.
Miller is gaining on you. The gap's now 6.9 seconds.
Just see some smoke here.
We're running on fumes, mate. Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag sector 2.
I think that's a lap car. Yeah, it's Georgia. Oh, that distracted me, damn it. Muller is closing in.
Very little fuel left. Two litres left.
Ooh, I hope it still is enough. I think I will end out the race without fuel.
One litre remaining.
Oh, damn it. Okay, let's conserve fuel. I trust CrewChief now.
Brakes are hot. New fastest lap from Schmidt, 132.
Keep all the momentum in. Oh, it's already stuttering.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 19 seconds.
No, please don't DNF.
On the right, clear on the right side. On the left, you're clear left.
No, 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 no. Come on.
On your
No!
left, clear to your left.
Oh, please, no.
Yellow flag.
So my neutral brings me somewhere. Shit. No, please, not a DNF.
Sector 3 is clear.
Let's see if I can start this engine again. It's dead.
P9. We're done.
Should have slowed down more. Okay, I just lost 2 positions. Still frustrating because it was pretty consistent. Oh, ICR also ran out of fuel. Let's see if we get pushed. Let's see. Yes, that's Team Dad's gentleman racing here. Let's see how far he gets him through. Yeah, it's not much left to do. See, if you are new to Automobilista Unofficial, that's the spirit. Oh damn, the sound is getting crazy. Oops, that's the spirit. Let's follow them with the mouse. Whoa. So he does not get in DNF. No one has pushed me, but I was too quick to go into the pit, but I could not chat otherwise. And Nathan, I think, was already through. Yeah, he was still on the track. That's really the spirit here. So I'm not the only one that ran out of fuel. I mean, still managed to go second. So, yeah, my calculations was not correct. 1 liter, no, yeah, I was 1 liter off. But so close, so yeah, I should put more fuel next time. Yeah. I guess lesson learned. What else can I say? Don't put in the fuel just close to the laps you need, and yeah. Paying the price now, but still not the last, so it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Now I'm last. Oh no! Push to 10th. Yeah, still the other ones were still on track. Okay, well, that's it. Yeah, I hope you have still enjoyed it. And yeah, next Wednesday will be the Boxster Cup, starting the Boxster season, and it will be 6 races, always on Wednesdays, and yeah, I guess it will be interesting. I never driven this car as well, so it will be new to me, but I think it's similar to this one, so it's pretty, have quite downforce. Let's check this out, what specs it has. Come on, test day. Let's go for the showroom. Yeah, it's a little bit less powers, but it's also lighter. Also 6-speed rear engine. Yeah, but the engine is on the front. Yeah, let's see. It will be interesting to drive this. Looking forward to. So yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks Rob and Steven and everyone else that was not in the chat. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully you're around next time, but on the track, and join the fun. So, have a good night, everyone, and see you on the next stream, hopefully, or on the track. Let's jump out at OBS and stop the stream. So, stop streaming. There it is. Have a good night.